Hi, Internet. Let's play On the Record. This is a quiz based on quotes from the week's news. You find this on the Washington Post website. We have 10 quotes, and you get 5 points for a correct answer with no guesses. If you have to use a hint, you can get 3 points or 1 point, I think, based on how many hints you use. Let's get started. First question, a quote, the next 9 months or so, and maybe more than that, depending on the coup schedule, are going to suck. On the plus side, I'm told that at some point the sun will run out of hydrogen. Wow, I don't know what is going on there. Which TV personality said this on Monday in his first show back behind the host desk? Okay, this is Jon Stewart. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I thought maybe this was somebody who had lost his mind or something. The sun will run out of hydrogen. Okay. Jon Stewart. That's maybe something he would have said at his first appearance back as one of the hosts of The Daily Show. My cousin's Super Bowl ad used our uncle's faces and my mother's. She would be appalled by his deadly healthcare views, respect for science, vaccines, and healthcare were in her DNA. Bobby Schreiber. This is about Kennedy. What's his name? One of the Kennedys used one of JFK's old ad and aired during the Super Bowl. Now I can't think of his name. Is it Robert Kennedy? Let's try it and see. Yeah, okay, good guess. What have the tourists done? They have made Carnival soulless. This city today is just a business. A quote from Nicoletta Lucerna. Starting in April, which European city currently inundated with tourists for Carnival will begin charging €5 for day-tripping tourists to step into the city? They have made Carnival soulless. This city today is just a business. Is it the Vatican? Where else would tourists go for Carnival? Well, anywhere, really. Any Catholic country would have a good Carnival, I would guess. Day-tripping tourists. I'm going to guess Vatican City, but I'm not confident about it. No, so we get a hint. Northern Italy, which has had to figure out how to combat calamitous flooding, is now trying to solve its problem with tourists who contribute $3 billion to the local economy annually, but also leave 70,000 tons of trash in their week. Is it Venice? Venice would certainly have problems with flooding. Let's try. Okay, got it right. Okay, I guess inundated with tourists should have been a little hint for me. Okay, fair enough. A health question, number 4. Public health has to be realistic. We have to try to get the most out of what people are willing to do. You can be absolutely right in the science and yet accomplish nothing because no one will listen to you. A quote from Michael T. Osterholm, infectious disease expert at the University of Minnesota. The question is, for the first time since 2021, which health agency loosened its COVID isolation guidelines, dropping the 5-day recommendation? So who makes the recommendation? Is it the National Institutes of Health? Is it, what else would it be? The CDC? I'm going to say CDC. Oh, okay, good guess. Another politics question, 5 of 10. After having this person in this district, I prefer to have somebody I at least know, if not wholly trust. Tom Swatsea is at least a known entity. I think this is the runoff to replace, what's his name? Swatsea, a Democrat, won the special election in New York's 3rd Congressional District. Which Republican is he replacing? He's replacing the guy who lied about everything. What's his name? George Santos. Yeah. There we go. Took me a minute to think of his name. Question 6. A huge multi-ethnic nation whose borders were arbitrarily set by Dutch colonialism. This country represents a broad canvas onto which many different hopes and fears can be projected. Ejections going on in Indonesia this week. I think that's what it is. The question is, Prabowo Subianto has been accused of human rights abuses, claimed victory in an election, which, blah, 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 the world's largest Muslim majority nation. That is Indonesia. There we go. Arts and entertainment. The trailer looks amazing. It looks like a realistic depiction of up-close tornado chasing and extreme field science. Reed Timmer, extreme meteorologist and star of Discovery's Storm Chasers series, which was canceled in 2012. Timmer is talking about the trailer, which aired during the Super Bowl, for the sequel to which 1996 movie? I guess that is Twister. I missed that ad, I guess. But it sounds like he's talking about Twister, so there we are. Okay, climate question. What's probably going to happen over time is that this is just another type of weather that people either can adapt to or they say it's not worth it. A quote from Daryl Fairweather, good name, chief economist at Redfin, a real estate website. Redfin this week added a feature that allows users to see the average number of days in a year that the neighborhood they're looking at experiences poor what? Weather? Poor, 2 words. Experiences poor, oh, maybe it's air quality. The hint says or the question has 2 words in parentheses, so I'm guessing it is air quality. That would be a good thing to know before you buy a new house. Okay, I like that. Question 9. I've always had a fascination with human this because it's so precious, but once it's cut, it's so repulsive to many people. Huh. A new trend in fashion, Kolar, founder of, a quote is from Sophia Kolar, founder of the startup Human Material Loop. Ooh, is this human hair? A new trend in fashion, Kolar is working to make sweaters and other goods out of human what? The United States throws out 32 tons of it per day. I guess that's human hair. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'd have to think about it. And 10, business question. We are in a partnership with the apps, but we put in most of the work. We provide the car, we do the service. We should be taking 45 to 50% of our earnings. Quote from Aldegisa Payero Diarra. Uber and Lyft are going on strike, I think. On Valentine's Day, workers for 3 companies went on 24-hour strike across 17 U.S. cities. Name one of the companies. I'll say Lyft. Correct. Uber, Lyft, what's the third one? I don't know. Uber and Lyft are the only 2 rideshare apps that I can think of. Make your wager. The wager, they have single quote questions throughout the week, so you can gain points during the week in addition to the 10-question version on the weekend. So I don't know how many points it's possible to get, but you can wager them all on this last question, and then you can get more points, and then you have more points. World question. She appears once again in the sky. French pride. President Emmanuel Macron. This past week, the scaffolding was removed from which landmark's new spire? 2 words. I guess it's the Eiffel Tower. A faint chance it could also be Notre Dame. Didn't they have a fire and maybe they finished the repairs now? But I'm going to say Eiffel Tower. Wrong. It wasn't Notre Dame. Oh, okay. Too bad. I figured with Notre Dame there would have been at least one more hint about it being a church or something. But, okay. Fair enough. So, let's see. I think here is like you can see your point total here. I got 0 points. Oh, because I wagered them all and then got it wrong. So that's what happens when you wager everything. You lose everything. Okay, but that was fun. I enjoyed that news quiz. It's a good way to kind of review the events of the week and kind of remember what happened. So thanks for watching.